to the non-Muslims. It is a duty of the Muslims that we deliver the message of Islam and explain about it to the non-Muslims. And before we offer salah, we always have to do ablution. That is, we have to wash ourselves. That is, we have to do wudu. This is mentioned in the Holy Quran in Surah Ma'idah, chapter number 5, verse number 6. That, Ya ayyuhal lazina amanu, O you who believe, when you prepare yourself for salah, wash your face and your hands and arms up to the elbow. Rub your head with water. And wash your feet up to the ankle. It's compulsory that every Muslim should do ablution, should do wudu before we offer our salah. And a similar message is given in the Holy Bible, in the book of Exodus, chapter number 40, verse number 31 and 32, that Moses and Aaron and their sons washed their hands and feet thereat. And they entered the temple of the congregation. And when they approached the altar, they washed as was commanded by the Lord to Moses. A similar message is given in Acts, chapter number 21, verse number 26. And Paul took the men away. And the next day, along with them, he purified himself and entered the temple. We Muslims, we do ablution. We wash ourselves. We do the wudu before we offer the salah to keep ourselves clean. We are hygienic people. And besides keeping ourselves clean, the wudu is also a sort of psychological preparation, a mental preparation that we do before we communicate with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And our beloved Prophet said, it's mentioned in Sahih Bukhari, volume number 1, in the book of Salah, chapter number 56, hadith number 429, that the earth is made as a place for me and my followers to do sujood, as a masjid. Masjid means a place to do sujood. Our Prophet said that the whole world, the complete earth, is a masjid for the believers. But natural, the place where you offer your salah, where you do sujood, it should be clean. It's also mentioned in Sahih Bukhari, volume number 1, in the book of Adhan, chapter 75, hadith number 692. Anas, may Allah be pleased with him, he said that the companions, when they stood for salah, his shoulder touched with the shoulder of his companion, and his foot touched with the foot of his companion. A similar message is repeated in the book of Salah in Abu Dawood, in chapter number 245, hadith number 666. The beloved Prophet, before starting the Salah, he said, straighten your rows, stand shoulder to shoulder, close in the gaps, and do not leave any opening for the devil. The Prophet was not referring to the devil which you see in the Onida TV ad on the comic strip with 2 horns and a tail. The Prophet was referring to the devil of racism, of caste, of color, of wealth, irrespective whether you're black or white, whether rich or poor, whether king or pauper, to whichever family you may belong. When you stand for salah, stand shoulder to shoulder. The basic method, the outline of offering salah, is given in a nutshell in the Holy Quran.